What is up, YouTube? This is Remarks here, back again with another gameplay commentary. This is just a public match gameplay. It's not a competitive. I need to start posting more competitive gameplays, but I haven't really had the time to play them. We played a few, like 6 or 7 UMGs yesterday, but this is just a public match. I guess I'm gonna do a debate on this one. Xbox versus PlayStation. And you guys probably notice I am wearing the same shirt as the last videos because I'm doing these on the same day. Just to clear that up real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna do a kind of a Xbox versus PlayStation. So my honest opinion, I have both of them. I have the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4. I'm a big I was a big Xbox fan for a long time. I love the controller. I love the Xbox One controller. But the console just isn't for me, man. The console has a little bit of input lag, and I have a very fast like monitors. I have the 144 hertz monitors, and you get like the refresh time on the console isn't very good. It doesn't run the games very good. I don't think the controller, the joysticks feel weird. They don't feel like the normal ones. Just to name a few more. Let's see here. It's the live's more expensive. The only game that I really like on the Xbox is Halo, and Halo's not even a game that I have to have. So yeah, I still don't hate the Xbox. The Xbox 360 still is my favorite console of all time. But right now, man, I'm a PlayStation fan. I love what they're doing. I love the things that they're doing. I wish that I would have gotten into PlayStation when their live was free, but it's not anymore. I'm just gonna do a comparison. So now I did the Xbox. Now I'm gonna do the PlayStation. The PlayStation has a faster refresh time than the PlayStation. What that means is like how long it takes you from what you do on the controller to when it shows up on the screen. So the PlayStation wins in that category. It has a faster response time. The graphics are a little better on the PlayStation. The PlayStation runs the games a little better. Another thing, the PlayStation's live is cheaper. There's a lot of games are on PlayStation and Xbox, so that's not really a thing. The only game that we don't get on PlayStation is Halo. And even then, like Halo, I have an Xbox, so I can play it on the Xbox. I mean, if you're getting an Xbox One to play Halo, then you pretty much have no choice but to get an Xbox. But for COD, I think it runs better. Another downside to the PlayStation that I found that I like better about the Xbox One is their controllers are built better, which that means. Like the controllers for the PlayStation 4 are kind of cheaply made. They're not very durable. They break really easily. And the thing with the Xbox is the Xbox, I can drop my controller and it won't break. With the PlayStation, if I drop my controller, I always get nervous if it's gonna break because I've messed up a few PlayStation controllers doing that, and I've dropped my Xbox controller a lot and it hasn't even phased. And another thing that the Xbox has over the PlayStation is they don't use Bluetooth for their wireless connection. So like with the PlayStation, they use Bluetooth. So like let's say if your Bluetooth's on your phone, it's gonna mess with the connection to the controller. And I don't know how I feel about that. For events, it sucks. But I mean, since I don't go to events as of right now, it's not really a big deal for me. So I love the PlayStation 4 controller. I didn't think I would like it, but I like the way it feels. It's a perfect size controller. It's not too big, but I play claw, so like it's perfect size to play claw. I never could play claw on the Xbox controller because it was just too big, man. The Xbox controller is just too big. And the 360 controller is great, but I had a scuff for the 360 controllers, and I love scuffs. It's just scuffs are way too expensive. I can't pay for them. I don't want to spend more on a controller than I did my console. So like that's just that. But another thing is like the charger cables are cheaper for the PlayStation. I don't know the overall specs. I think the PlayStation has a little bit better processor, but the only thing that I'm after is I do not like the input lag. it's just almost unplayable. Unless you're playing on a 30 frame game, it's really, really unplayable. So like Halo, you can play on it, but I cannot play on it for like a game like Call of Duty that runs at 60 frames per second. I'm excited to see what the PlayStation 4.5 gives us, if they fix some of these errors that they've made. And I love like in the past, the live for the PlayStation, like the servers and stuff used to suck. They're not really bad now. They're doing a lot of updates and stuff. So I mean, like, it's getting better, and it's not as crappy. You don't lag out of games as much. Xbox still has a better dashboard and overall live, but you pay more a month for it. So I mean, that makes a lot of sense that it's going to have a little bit of higher quality. But the PlayStation is getting better. I think here in the future, I just got punched in the face, or I got hit in the face with a bat. But here in the future, I think that the PlayStation is going to get better. I think that they just need some time to get better, to improve their console. As of right now, like the specs, the PlayStation runs better than the Xbox. But the Xbox has a few key things. Microsoft does own it, and Microsoft is a bigger company than Sony, in my opinion. So it's hard to compete when you have so much money built into your console. I don't know what those guys are doing, but there's a lot of people that like there's a lot of money in Microsoft, and they don't. I don't know if they put a lot of time. Another thing that I don't like about the Xbox is their actual console is bigger. I almost think it's bigger. I don't know. I haven't put it upside to my 360, but I think it is as big as the 360. So they definitely did not shrink it in size. I think that PlayStation does look slicker. I think that their design's better, but Xbox might have done that for the actual like cooling of it, to where it runs cooler. It might run cooler because my PlayStation always is running hot. I like the 360 dashboard the best, but the Xbox One isn't terrible. It's not the greatest. I don't love it, but it's not terrible. The PlayStation, I didn't like it at first, but I'm starting to really enjoy it. It's really simple and sleek, and doesn't have a lot of options. Like, it's not as detailed as the Xbox, which I like that. I almost don't like a lot of detail into the thing. Like the store doesn't really advertise it as much. Like, you have to actually click on the store for it to do it. So I like that feature too. And a lot of the backgrounds for the PlayStation are free, and that's nice too. I don't know overall if any of the games are cheaper on the Xbox PlayStation, but I mean, it's still a great console. I can't really pick a winner for this. If I was telling you and you're buying a console for Call of Duty, I would tell you to go out and buy a PlayStation 4. But if you're buying it for Halo, you got to go with that Xbox. But as always, guys, this is your boy Remarks. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It wasn't a super clean gameplay, but I dropped a lot of kills in this one. A lot of kills for Team Deathmatch. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys would, please give the video a like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys have time later tonight, go check out my twitch.tv/Remarks. I go live every single night. I stream till about 10 o'clock at night, and then I get off, but I stream from around 3 o'clock to 10. So if you guys want to drop by in there, it's always a fun time. I always have a great time streaming, and you guys can actually interact with me. So as always, guys, this is your boy Remarks. Take it easy. Have a great night.